Hello and welcome, it's your boy Jack here to do another reaction video. This time I'll be reacting to, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm going to be reacting to the first episode of Batwoman Season 2. Season 2. Obviously, I've been a huge fan of the Arrowverse universe, I'm not going to lie. I was there right from the beginning, from Arrow, Green Arrow. And, I mean, over the years, I kind of lost interest in some of it. But I don't know if I want to go right into this. All right, basically, over the years, I dropped some of these shows to the point that I think there's only one that I watch now. And the fun thing about that is that was actually the last show I actually expected to actually continue watching and enjoy immensely, and that is Legends of Tomorrow. I remember the first season was not that good, and I was quite certain I was going to drop it after the second season, before the second season started. But I persevered, went through, finished it. Second season came, much improved. Third season after that, it's been absolutely a blast watching it. It's very enjoyable. But yeah, I was like, I remember the first. I used to watch every single Arrowverse show, all of them, Flash, Supergirl. What was it called? I was gonna say Static Shock, but no. Black Lightning, the Static Shock Black Lightning. That was actually, it's a weird story behind that, but yeah, and the rest. So it was interesting times, I should say. You know, I was there, the Belanti universe. Basically, that's what that was, and it was great. But it's like I remember the first show that I stopped watching. I think that was Supergirl. I kind of got tired of the whole thing. It was like, ugh, again, it became such, it felt like a melodrama as opposed to something that I could actually watch to escape. And I was like, yeah, okay, this is really annoying. I think that was the third season. At the end of the second season, I just didn't bother to continue. I was like, I was done with this. Then, surprisingly, the next one I dropped was The Arrow. I got tired. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go back and watch all the shows, probably try to finish it and catch up and get there, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. But yes, I got tired of The Arrow after the whole situation at the with his former girlfriend, kid trapped in the island, the white the his baby mama his baby mama dies in the island. I don't remember what season that was. After that, I was like, you know, I'm tired of the whole thing, because I remember part of the reason why I kept watching the show was to see his transformation from this cold-blooded vigilante to, I guess, naively on my part, to a more fun version, comic version of, you know, lighthearted version of the Green Arrow. You know, the funny, the one no one really takes seriously, and it's just a guy who is like basically Robin Hood. And yeah, that never happened. And I don't know. I think that sort of influenced. Yeah, it influenced why I was like, you know what, this is not going to happen. He's just going to get end up that way, and it's just going to keep going into. He's going to descend into the darkness and blah blah blah. And I was like, you know what, I'm done with this. So yeah, that happened. Then we have what's it called, Black Lightning, which when it started, I thought it was a grown-up version of Static Shock. I just shows how much I know about the whole DC universe. And I thought Black Lightning was a grown-up version of Static Shock. When I discovered that wasn't the case, I was like, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I'm going to give it a go. That was the next one I dropped, just so you guys know. I was like, all right, fine. We'll see it. Then I watched it, and I was like, okay, a couple of episodes in, I was like, you know what? I don't really think this is really my show, because whenever I watch, in my mind, whenever I go to the movies or watch a show, it's to escape from reality. But with Black Lightning, the events sort of parallel reality way too close, that I just couldn't bring myself to really enjoy the show, which is ironic because it's actually one of the better acted Arrowverse shows in the universe, and I thought it was really great, but I just couldn't get past the fact that it was just too real, in a way, in a sense, to what happens in real life. So that was a no-go. So 4 episodes in, I was like, you know what, I just can't do this anymore. So I dropped that. Then obviously the reason why we're really here, Batwoman happened. Season 1, I was really looking forward to it, especially the fact, what's her name, I was a fan, sort of, a fan of Ruby Rose, and I thought I saw her in John Wick. I thought she did an okay job over there, and I was like, you know what, can't really go wrong with it. I know there was a whole lot of backlash when she was cast and all the publicity and PR. Like, it doesn't really, I really don't care. As long as I enjoy the show, that's what really matters to me. All right, so premiere day, cut the show, first episode. I was like, what the hell is happening? This is not good. I mean, Ruby Rose, her acting was wooden for some reason. I'm not quite sure exactly how that happened. The story was not that compelling, and the whole thing was just shoddy. And I don't know, and also the fact that it was trying to diminish I guess, in a way, the legacy of Batman kind of also didn't really help because I was like, okay, yeah, Batman has made some mistakes. He's starting from scratch. You know what? He's doing his stuff and she's doing it. But they kept making really, really weird comments about Batman. And I was like, okay, it's like, I remember when they were talking about the suit, I was like, it's built for, um, um, it doesn't really matter. I was like, okay, that's really weird. I didn't really like the storyline, the writing, but in the series, that was primarily major problem with that whole thing. It's like the writing was not really that good. And I was like, you know what? I'll give it a couple of episodes and see how it goes. Sometimes you're just trying to find its leg, give a show a chance to find its leg and it might get better. So second episode happens, still no joy. I mean, Rachel Skarts, I don't really know how to pronounce her name. I think it's Scarston. She was absolutely fantastic. She was actually the highlight of the entire show. She was great. Trust me, I wouldn't have gone past the second episode without her portrayal of Kane. I thought she actually brought a little bit of, she had no, she just chewed the scene and she did it so well. It wasn't over the top. It was just perfect, the right amount. That's it was just brilliant. She was the reason why I kept coming back to watch this show. But ultimately, the story was just not something that I really, really enjoyed. So I don't know. I gave it 4 episodes and I just couldn't do it. And I thought this was going nowhere. And I don't think it's going to change. And it just got really annoying and I dumped the show. So here we are. Oh, I was gonna say I dropped the Flash too, and that kind of got annoying too. Everything gets annoying after a while. But the only one I've actually been watching constantly on every week whenever it's on is Legends of Tomorrow. So yeah, that's that. But anyway, yes, we all know about what happened. The casting, Ruby Rose dropped out. Javicia Leslie, sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name, has taken on the mantle as Batwoman. I really don't know much about her character. I know she's been canonized in the comic book recently, so that's pretty good. Hopefully, it continues and she gets her own spin-off. I'm just curious to see if the quality of the show actually improves. Hopefully, they're not using the same writers because if they're using the same writers, then I don't see how the casting is going to be any different. So let's you know what? It doesn't really matter. Let's just go right ahead and check it out and see. So I'm sorry I took so long. I'm sorry this is quite a long intro um, to a reaction video for a TV series, but yeah, I just had to say my piece about it. I enjoyed the Arrowverse over the years. I've lost interest, and I don't know. I'm hoping the second season of Batwoman would actually pique my interest, even though I really have no idea what happened throughout the first season. I truly lost interest. I mean, I did hear something about during the whole Crisis on Infinite. Yeah, something happened, and there were two versions of Kane. I'm not quite sure exactly what that is, but I'm not even quite sure how those characters are going to tie in with the new Batwoman. But I'm curious to see how it goes. So, this is almost 10 minutes intro. I am so sorry, guys. I guess I should just get right to it and watch the second season, first episode of Batwoman, and hopefully, I'll be intrigued. So, without further ado, let's get this reaction party started. Oh, obviously, I'm not going to have the it's not going to be a full length. This is going to be heavily edited, and there's going to be a counter so you guys could actually follow. Well, if you guys join my Patreon page, you could actually follow I'll have the full length over there with just the counter so you guys can actually follow rather than, you know, have it there and deal with copyright issues. You know, respect. Yeah. Anyway, so, oh God, this is past 10 minutes. All right. Without further ado, let's get this reacting party. This is season 2, episode 1 of Batwoman. Begin.
Last season on Batwoman.
I want her very, very dead.
And if you want Kate dead so bad,
All right, obviously,
Her betrayal deserves a reckoning.
where did you get that?
Friend gave it to me for safekeeping.
I'm watching I guess, the highlight from the first season, so this is actually new for me.
I made all your dreams come true.
You made me Bruce Wayne.
Okay, so there's a Bruce Wayne, but he's not Bruce Wayne. He's the Tommy guy. Good to know.
I think you'll like it here. There's plenty of room for your stuff.
All right.
And your plants will have their own balcony.
And your little girlfriend's not having an easier time sneaking in and out now.
Okay, can we not? You are my mama. You're not supposed to know about that stuff.
Let's do it first. My office is next to the laundry.
Did not just see that.
Okay. And you're running towards the burning thing from space. That's a bloody plane. Okay. Wait, I'm confused. She's supposed to be in the plane? Is that how they're going to explain her disappearance? Is she dead? I'm talking about Ruby Rose, Batwoman. Oh. Ooh, she has an interesting
GPS is off.
So was her phone. What about
backstory.
calling her old school bat signal?
You do that in real life, you're gonna crack ribs, man.
Maybe she's already at the scene? Tail number GC9K23 was set to depart at 10 a.m. from National City.
Just a 9K too.
Delayed for weather.
So
Okay.
maybe she's still on
Tail
scene.
number GC9K23, actual departure time 9:35 p.m.
So she's en route. This explains why she hasn't gotten any of our calls.
23. Okay, so that's the plane. So she's supposed to be. Oh.
Hello?
Okay, GC9K23 departed at 9:35 p.m. At
So they
10:15,
killed her
2,000
off.
feet, 400 knots.
Is that what's
At
happening?
10:45, 450 knots, 8,500 feet. At 10:50.
What? 10:50 what?
Okay.
What? Luke? Luke? Where is Kate's plane? Oh my god.
Okay, she's not in there. Okay, I'm confused. So it's just a costume. She somehow escaped.
Why don't you guys start there? Kane's here. Listen, go now.
Alright, so yeah, that's her dad. I remember that.
What have you found?
Sir, I don't think you should be anywhere around here right now.
This was my daughter's airplane. Tell me what you have. You recovered anyone?
Not yet, but trust me, Kane, go home. We'll call you if we find anything.
I am not leaving here without my daughter.
Sir,
It's a love interest.
we'll look together. Come on.
I'm guessing he no longer has the pull he had in the city with his security force, something like that. That's the sister, the twin sister.
Bruce Alice, where have you been?
Only the answer was as simple as the question, Minnie Fox.
Complicated's fine. We're
Bruce
smart.
Wayne without actually using Bruce Wayne.
That's fine, Kate.
Interesting.
I'll tell you three all about it.
It's my dad.
You just let the Trojan horse in. Oh, I should say you just let the horse in.
So, Ryan, what's new? Anything I should know about?
Actually, I stumbled on something pretty sick. Kind of game changer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Was it housing?
No.
Why does this
it was
remind
not
me of
housing.
Okay. What about employment? All those years teaching martial arts? Surely there's
Joker.
a dojo that they are
Ah,
your choices.
it parallels the Joker movie with what's his face?
Power to turn this around.
Interesting.
You want to know why I haven't paid my fines? Because I can't find a job. Because I don't have a home. Because no landlord wants to rent to an ex-con on post-release. You see how this works? No one cares that the dope wasn't mine, or that the crows were dirty, or that I'm actually a decent human. I am a file in your cabinet. That is not having power. That is the very definition of powerless.
Any news?
Nothing.
And who is this one now?
How are you holding up? I'm not. The basement vending machine can attest.
Barely started our search. I can send more men. This is my daughter, Commissioner. I am not giving up.
Is it Gordon? Who's the commissioner? Curious.
That sounded awful.
They ID'd the pilot. His hand.
Okay, for the record, Kate found it all on her own, and Batwoman was her idea.
Kate's not the type to sit idle while her sister's upending Gotham.
Wait, hold up. You know Alice is Beth?
Of course.
Huh.
They are my cousins.
Dude.
Red accents are a choice.
Bruce, come on. Why didn't you call? Or write, or answer one of my 3,000 texts?
Because for every Alice Kate had, I had 20. All trying to find a way to kill me
Oh,
and everyone I
lives,
cared
of
about.
course.
Protecting you and not letting you in.
Basically, Bruce Wayne disappearing is basically the same thing happening to Bruce disappeared. No.
In fact, this is why Kate
Kate
flew to National
disappeared.
City. To ask Kara Danvers if we could destroy one stupid piece of kryptonite before it got into the wrong hands.
Wait, if that's the only thing that could penetrate the Batsuit,
Wait, where's the suit?
does that mean that they could actually
Never again.
withstand Superman? And you both just happen to be the same size. Interesting. Wait, is her hair gray? That's a really weird choice.
Time to be powerful.
Time to be powerful. Cheesy lines, but well, it's not that bad. I'm sorry, that's actually, I love that detail. The fact that she's not that good, that she just, that's pretty brilliant. Even though, Spider-Man reference. Weird.
I'm bulletproof, bitches! Wait, what the?
Kate.
Sorry, legit didn't mean that.
Sorry! You freaking shot me!
It's fun. Okay.
I'm looking for someone. Figured the Boss Face Society knows.
Okay. After there was a quick backstory stating that she actually
I have no idea what this button does. You wanna
knows some
figure it out
martial arts, so
together?
that kind of works
wanna
with this, with the whole thing. So that's good. Bruce Wayne, but not Bruce Wayne.
Because I'm pretty sure my sister is in the large intestine of a
I
great...
love her character. She's absolutely brilliant.
Are you in mourning? You wanted her dead.
I wanted to kill her myself!
Not to say I told you so to a belligerent psychopath. You could have shot her months ago when she was out of the suit.
When did I say I was going to shoot her? I said I wanted her dead.
Psycho.
You, cousin Bruce, procured the kryptonite. I was going to ensure Commander Kane found it. A scene would bring them together. Batty would get caught in his crosshairs. Then, bang! As she went down, he would pull off her cowl to discover in sinking horror that he had
Which
killed
would have been brilliant
his own
and devastating
daughter.
at the same time. Okay.
Alas, mechanical failure.
Hey, Bruce, there's no steam coming out of the steam shower.
Wow.
The hell did you do that for?
For no reason. And look where that got me.
Bruce
Sharing a
Wayne.
roof with Bruce Lame.
On what planet do I agree to?
And Allison Mort.
Like I said, her character is the saving grace for the show. Or at least, in my opinion, if I would watch the show, it's because of her performance. Her, not so much, which is a shame because I really loved her performance in Teen Wolf. You know, as the Merc. She knows something.
Kate? Kate! You're alive!
No,
Ryan.
that's a.
And
I
I'm
don't
not
know. Her
done.
makeup looks off.
That suit is meant for a hero, not the lost and found.
You tell that to the bored billionaire who found it in Batman's lost box?
You don't know the first thing about Kane, and you sure as hell don't know anything about that symbol.
Trust me, I know I'm not a symbol. Or a name, or a legacy.
Exactly, so why do you think you're worthy of wearing it?
Because I'm a number. I am the 327th baby of a black woman who died during childbirth that year. I'm a $20 a day check to a group home. I'm inmate 4075 serving 18 months for a crime I didn't commit. But I can live with all those numbers because the mama who adopted me,
That sort of makes
I was
sense.
number one. But it turns out she's just one of a 250,000
I guess it makes
murders in this
sense. She
country who
actually,
have not seen
you know,
justice. And
has
that is
experience.
the
She's
number
not coming
I
from
can't live
that.
So you can have this
She's
damn
from the
seed back
streets,
when her
basically.
kid is dead.
So I guess she could deal with the nitty-gritty of the street as opposed to someone like, say, Bruce Wayne, who's really not from that, you know.
Bruce Wayne. I take it the right.
You didn't hear this from me.
I don't know. It feels like a Tommy, not a Bruce Wayne.
Bruce?
Oh, Pennyworth. Oh, interesting.
Liv told me you were back.
Is it
Yeah, I meant to
Alfred's
call, but
daughter? So does she turn into, well, Batgirl? It
here,
depends on which.
Kelsey, I'm late for a meeting actually, so
Well, did you ring the Eagle?
Eagle.
The Eagle? Daddy practically raised you, and I think he thinks you're dead.
Good point. Yeah, I'll clear that up.
Well, he's at home in Glasgow. Same little cottage in the woods.
I'll buzz him ASAP.
No, she's
Good seeing you,
suspecting
Jules.
something's off.
A riverside penthouse into a search party headquarters. That would be nice. 56 floors up. Talk about optimal sunlight. Born following her father's footsteps.
I
Kate
love
Point
the
Rock-
parallels going in over there.
Homes, teen runaway, high
The
school
difference
dropout.
between.
Ah, wait a minute. This is juicy. Kate was dishonorably discharged weeks before graduation. In her statement, Kate said it's paradoxical to fight on behalf of an institution that sees my sexual orientation as the enemy. Okay, that's kind of badass.
arrested for
How
possession
diametrically
of
opposed they are. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. That's very good
goods
editing.
weren't hers, and served 18 months.
Under Pride Real Estate, she donated millions to inner city housing projects. Most recently, she opened the Hold Up, a gay bar that she called a safe haven for anyone looking for their family.
At her sentencing, the judge said that Ryan had been on the right track thanks to the woman who adopted her. Ryan graduated high school. She found a job. Everything fell apart after. Oh my God. Apparently, when Ryan and her adoptive mom walked into their new apartment, they startled a bunch of squatters. A fight broke out. Building's landlord and Ryan's mom were killed.
What the hell is this? Who are these people?
I don't know, they just showed up.
Uh-oh.
We need to get out of here now.
The squatters were linked to the Alice in Wonderland
hero. In the suit.
I'm sorry, Mama.
How is it that almost everyone, I guess, whoever dons the suit has some sort of tragic backstory? I mean, Bruce loses his parents. Now this one loses her parents, basically. What, is it Dick Grayson loses his?
You're right, Mama. What am I doing?
It's really interesting that it's surrounded by tragedy.
I mean, I get it. Her mom died
Is
in
there-
her arms.
Where is her mom? Is she still alive? I know she had something to do with the whole missing
Hey,
Alice.
we're gonna find Kate.
She needed the suit to survive.
Miracles happen. I mean,
It's my fault. I was the one hell-bent on destroying the kryptonite. She didn't even want to do it, and I pushed.
Luke, that is not what happened.
I'm the reason she got on that plane.
Well, technically she's dead because she quit. I'm
Because of
kidding.
me.
I'm being silly. Because she quit the show. Yeah.
You didn't do anything wrong. Okay?
I was a bit on the fence pertaining to his character because I could have sworn he was like a wimp.
What would Kate say?
I
if
don't
she
know.
knew you were blaming yourself.
But okay.
No, things are usually her fault.
She'd tell you that there'd be no Batwoman without Luke Fox, and to put your pain into something worth changing.
Julia Pennyworth. I can't actually wait. You know what? I need to actually watch Pennyworth. That's a very interesting take on the whole mythology surrounding Alfred Pennyworth.
Flat in London.
I smell alcohol in his breath. I saw he had a drink in the commander's office, ran the glass for Prince.
Please do not say what I think you're about to say.
Tommy, you've been had.
I think Alice made him a new face.
No, they carried Tommy Elliott out of Arkham in a body bag.
Or they wanted us to believe as much. And who better to masquerade as
It's very interesting,
He's been
you know.
obsessed with him his entire life.
She was able to do the whole face thing, but couldn't change the fingerprints. That's just really sloppy.
How did I not see this? Bruce is my friend, and Tommy Elliott killed my dad.
Look, you wanted Kate back. And if the miracle arrival of Bruce Wayne could help find her, then...
This is not bad. I have to admit, this is actually quite interesting. I'm actually curious to see where to go, and it's... I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, maybe I should... What is he looking for?
It's here somewhere. There she is.
Wait, is that just a car? It looks like just a regular car with mud in. Okay, fine.
Mistakes I made with you. I will not stop looking until she's found. It's over, Allison.
Kane is Batwoman!
And I'm the Joker. Arkham's waiting.
Use your brain, Commander. A lesbian superhero who could have killed me a dozen times but didn't? I wonder who
Is
that
it?
would be.
That's preposterous. Kate would have told me.
You rejected her. Over and over to the world, to her face.
Well,
You wanted her dead.
You're wrong.
Am I? Or did you spend your last... Batwoman is dead. And she died.
damn, that's
knowing that
cold.
Her father hated her.
That is freaking cold.
If you don't believe me, turn on the bat signal.
I'm here! It's Batman! Actually
Well,
chasing me right
not
now.
really.
It's not Batman. It's Tommy Elliott. He looks like Bruce Wayne, but he's actually a psychotic Arkham escapee who will kill anyone in his path.
Yeah, you're not making it any better.
I must admit, okay, it's not bad. I'm actually entertained. Oh, it's got some special. Can unlock it.
Well, that bought her some time.
Time, maybe. But she needs to buy her own survival. Hello?
Has he already found the kryptonite?
I want my back.
Because I mean, if he hasn't, she can just wear the suit and she'll be safe, more or less.
Oh, crap.
Ah, never mind.
What?
Tommy has the kryptonite.
And you're not Batwoman.
Batcave to Ryan. Hello? Ryan. Batcave to Ryan. Talk to me.
Wait, how did she survive it? Uh-oh. She's got some anger issues, and I just realized that wasn't Tommy the first person Kate's Batwoman actually took down? So I'm guessing it's sort of parallels. Oh wow, okay. Then again, Batman does have anger issues, so this kind of tracks too, so the whole thing works.
It's not bulletproof, FYI.
How did you survive?
Is this from the kryptonite?
You mean this?
Yeah. Hurt like a bitch, too.
This was supposed to kill you.
Yeah, well, it didn't.
Are you okay? Can I see the wound?
Wow.
I'm
Is there
good.
going to be a love interest here?
Look, I'm sorry about Kate's suit.
I don't know.
Wait. What about everything that you said? What about your mom?
I'm not.
Okay.
Two days ago. I don't know. This is what Kate left in her safe. I didn't read it.
Wait, did she have a thing with Kate? Oh, okay. I keep forgetting she was related to Bruce Wayne, so same game.
Hey, Sophie. If you're reading this, it means I'm not here to tell you this in person. I'm Batwoman. Though part of me thinks you always knew.
Okay.
Even when I did a damn good job of convincing you otherwise. I'm telling you this because I know you'll figure
It
it out.
doesn't sound like
eventually.
Ruby.
And I want you to know that lying to you is the hardest thing I've ever done. But I lied because I love you. Because I wanted to protect you. And because I was scared that you would push me away. So that's the truth. I hope you think I did a good job for our city. And I hope you'll always remember me.
Consider us even. Who?
Good news, my dear mouse. I have purpose.
Sophia.
Sophia.
To Gotham. And now there's no Batwoman to stop it.
Wait. Is that the guy who grew up with her when she was kidnapped as a kid? Don't know. How the hell did she survive it? I still don't get. Uh-oh. I thought kryptonite couldn't poison humans. Let me rephrase that. Never mind, I didn't watch Smallville. Sorry about that, guys. That was really dumb on my part. But I didn't know it had the same association here in this universe. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That was Batwoman. Season 2, Episode 1, and it wasn't bad, if I should say so myself. This is actually not bad. I don't know why people were actually complaining so much about it. It looks like a very interesting, interesting take on it, and it seems the writing has improved quite a bit from the first season, I have to say, and all the actors in there held their own. They're doing well, and it doesn't feel as wooden as it did in the first season. At least the parts that I watched, maybe it got better. I should have probably stuck to it. I don't know. But so far, so good. I actually like it. I thought it was interesting. And you know what? I can't wait to see the second season. So, there you go. A new mythology, a new mythos has been created with... Why don't I remember her name? Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to wait till the second season. I'll watch it later and try to... Well, the new Batwoman. How about that? So that should be very interesting to see how that goes. And I'm actually interested. Yeah. Sounds like something I could, I can see myself rewatching again. Who knows? Hopefully, actually, it improves. I hope it goes upwards as opposed to, die or going downward. It goes on a downward spiral in terms of writing and entertainment value and special effects. I mean, it was a bit iffy there, but it wasn't that bad. So that's great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Batwoman. That wasn't bad, and I have to say, Javicia Leslie did a decent job with it. And Alice, as usual, absolutely fantastic showing up the scenes. And the sister, well, I'm talking about the stepsister of Kane, absolutely fantastic too. What's her name again? Mary. Mary was fantastic. Sophie, well, I guess we'll have to see. Then there's Juliet, obviously. I don't really know much about her, but it's interesting to see a different Pennyworth. And what else? Fox was absolutely... Luke Fox was actually pretty good. Well, and Christie, yeah, not so much. I thought he was a bit weak. As well, then again, he is Tommy playing Bruce, so yeah, that sort of makes sense. Yeah, so that was great. That was fun. It's over and done with. And you know what? I can't wait to check out the second season and see if it continues. So great. All right. With that said, this is your boy Jack. Y'all don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Let you know when next I drop a new video. Don't forget to leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want me to react to. If you've got nothing to say, just say hey. That's absolutely okay. If you disagree with what I've said during this reaction video or wish to expand on what I've said during this reaction video, please don't hesitate to leave it in the comments down below. All I ask is that you be constructive about it. As we all know, constructive dialogue makes the world go around, expand people's horizon, let them, grow as a person. So please, constructive dialogues, absolutely a must in this channel. And with that said, this is your boy Jack. Y'all take care, and I will catch you on the flip side.